Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Chachadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Musa of well and lead the flock by example. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Yahushua's elect, man. And this was sent to me by the brothers Ahab, and we're in the devil's unless you didn't, in case you didn't know, we're in the devil's kingdom, man. All right, we're in the wicked's kingdom, and that's why the LGBTQ and everything it stands for. These alternative lifestyle people. Is magnified and encouraged, proliferated. If I'm saying that, I'm not saying that word correctly. I think, let me get that word up, man. Proliferated. Let's get proliferation. Excuse me. A rapid increase in the number or amount of something. All right, and that's what's happening with this whole movement. Okay, and that's to its destruction. Okay, you got these Barbie dolls, which little girls are playing with. Little children are playing with or whatever. And you can see how all manner of confusion is being pushed. Gender fluidity or whatever. You got this man. We got men chopping off their rods, and that's magnified in its kingdom now. Let's get a precept. This is Proverbs 29, verse 16. It says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth. All right, and we are right now in the wicked's kingdom, man. And I'm going to tell you who the wicked are. He says, but the righteous shall see their fall, and rightly so. We are going to see the fall of the wicked, man. All right, we're going to see the fall. We're going to see the fall of the wicked and his wicked empire. All right. Now, who are the wicked according to the scriptures? Let's get that in Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. All right. So wherever these people are, which the Edom is what? The Edomites, okay, whose progenitor was Esau. And for you to understand who that is today, that's the so-called white man. Okay, beginning with their elites, the international ruling elite, the banking families, and the ruling elite class families, man, that own everything. Okay, wherever they are, that's the border of wickedness, man. All right, and right now the scriptures say what? Let's get that in Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? All right, now we're revealing to you who the wicked is, and you can see the wicked acts that he's pushing. All right, and that's what Esau does. He'll always just bring out things to get the younger generation. Okay, and one of the things he did was he pushed feminism. And when you watch that interview with Aaron Russo, okay, that he does with I forgot the guy's name now. Alex Jones, that's it. That interview that Alex Jones did with Aaron Russo, he talks about his friendship with Nicholas Rockefeller. And one of the things that he mentions in the interview is that Nick Rockefeller told him that part of the reason why feminism was pushed is pretty much to break up that nuclear, to break up the home, okay? Get the man out of the house and basically have the children be stuck to the state, to basically have control over the children. All right, the schools, you put them for the public, the public school system, and pretty much that's how the children get indoctrinated, man. And they grow up, they see these things on the TV, they see these things on the magazines, the internet or whatever. Not not so much magazines these days, but that's how it was at some point. And pretty much generation through generation, it waxes worse and worse. All right, this is the worst time right now, man. Everything is polluted. The minds of the people is polluted. The air is polluted. The water is polluted. The food is polluted. Okay? Our bodies are polluted. And it's all thanks to the devil, man. And that's why it said, what? The righteous shall see his fall. That's why he's got to fall. That's why we got to see him being destroyed, man. All right? And part of what we're doing to destroy him through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai is exposing him. All right, I got a precept on that. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." All right? And this is talking about what? The end, man. All right? We're at the end, and the wicked is being revealed. And how is the Lord doing that? Through consuming them through what? The spirit of his mouth. Okay, using the prophets, man, as mouthpieces. And it says, "and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming," because when Yahushua comes, okay, with the chariots, that's when Esau going to go completely down. That's right now we're basically reading out his judgments to him. Okay, but those judgments are going to be acted out when Yahushua comes with them chariots, with them so-called UFOs, them ships, to destroy this man's kingdom, man. Right? Now let me get Isaiah chapter 3. Was it 3? Yep, this is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. It says, the show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Now, Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, and there's 5 cities altogether, they were destroyed. All right, for the wickedness, for the wicked, vile acts that were going on there, man. All right, and it ain't no different today. That's why the scriptures call America, which is Babylon, that great city, it calls it what? Spiritually, it's called Sodom. Let's read it. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city," talking about America. And the dead bodies are talking about you Israelites, okay? So-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans being in a dead state, being in slavery, okay? Not knowing who we was, just being in a dead state, man. Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Why? Because our Lord was crossed out. They put up the image of the so-called white man as our Lord, man. All right, which is that's not how our Lord looked. That's not who our Lord is. That's not who Yahweh Shai is, man. All right. That image that they put up is, that Cesare image that, going back to what? Serapis Christus, man. Going back to Egypt and the Ptolemies. It says which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. So that great city, which is America, is called Sodom and Egypt, man. All right. Why is it? Now let's deal with the Sodom. Why is it called Sodom? Now, what's America known for? The LGBTQ movement coming out from there. Okay, legalizing same-sex marriage all over America. All wickedness and vile acts coming out of that place, man. And America, along with other places, but America mainly, okay, is going to take the brunt, the wrath of the Lord's indignation, man, his righteous anger. All right, and how's the Lord going to do that? By pelting it with missiles, man, and lasers from them ships. to the point where it says in Revelation 18, all right, let's quickly read that. Revelation 18 and 2. It says, and he cried, let's start from verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Okay, so Babylon is going to fall. America is going to fall. It's going to be destroyed, man. All right, by thermonuclear destruction and the lasers from the chariots. It's going to go out by way of fire. All right. And I'm going to get a precept in let's get this precept in 2 Peter's. Let's read verse 6. 2 Peter's 2 verse 6. It says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. So that was the example that was set with Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, that great city, America, is known as Sodom today, the spiritual Sodom. All right, and the same thing that happened to Sodom, man. It's gonna happen to America, but worse. All right, let's get this in 2 Peter 3. Verse 7. It says, but the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. All right, so the judgment that's going to come on the wicked is that fire, man. That's what the Lord's bringing. He's reserved them unto fire. So that's what's coming. In fact, let me read verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That's the missiles going off, man. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So, all these trannies, all these, fish, okay, all these alternate lifestyle people that are following after that doctrine that America's pushing out there, man, that have got those demons. Hey, you're going to get destroyed, man. When them missiles are coming, okay, anyone that is not of the elect of the nation of Israel, okay, on the shores of America is going to be nuked, man. It's going to be burnt to a crisp by that fire that's coming. So they can keep doing this wickedness, but hey, the Lord's got their number, man. All right, and the Lord ain't slack, man. The judgment is coming soon, and we're seeing everything that's happening. They're still pushing all this stuff, and that's okay. You're gonna have Pride Month and all of that. Hey, the scriptures just say because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, man. All right, we're gonna see a lot of dead bodies, man, and rightfully so, because look at all this wickedness that's happening and what they're pushing, man. So, that was just a quick one, man, and hey, Lord willing, we're out of here soon, man. With that, I'm gonna say shalom to the elect.